Welcome to the Leadership Decoded podcast. Here, we provide you practical tactics to help you lead at your very best at work and in your everyday life. I'm your host, Dr. Will Ramey, a former U.S. Army officer and combat veteran, a current leadership and team development workshop facilitator, and Executive Education Adjunct Professor. Today, I'm sharing a personal, recent failure and the lessons I learned around it. The F word should not be an explicit word as a business owner. Failure is opportunity to learn, grow, shift, and pivot. And learn I did. This recent failure has taught me a lot about how I can do things differently as a business owner. So stay tuned and let's dive in.
This episode is brought to you by Sweat Tent, the industry leader of the portable at-home wood-burning sauna. Being a leader can be stressful. That's why I've been a sauna user for many years. Did you know that consistent sauna usage 3 to 4 times a week not only relieves stress and improves sleep, but it also enhances your physical well-being and fosters mental resilience and cognitive clarity to be a better leader? And you no longer have to go to a crowded gym or buy one of those expensive and bulky at-home setups to experience the benefits of a sauna. Sweat Tent is the most portable and affordable at-home sauna on the market. The setup takes minutes and can reach 200 degrees in under 30 minutes. Harness the power of the Sweat Tent sauna to lead with clarity and poise. Sweat out stress, ignite creativity, and emerge a more focused leader. All Leadership Decoded listeners will receive $100 off when you use code LEAD100. Visit sweattent.com today to get $100 off your purchase with code LEAD100 at checkout. Again, that's sweattent.com to get $100 off with code LEAD100. Sweat Tent, improving your ability to lead at work and in your everyday life. It takes time and effort to create a high-performing team. Leadership abilities is one of the most important areas to focus on for team development. Dr. Will Ramey understands the impact that leadership can have on team performance. He's led a wide variety of teams in the U.S. Army and corporate companies, from being a first-line supervisor to a senior-level leader. His programs focus on experiential learning for immediate application, transformational growth through mindset and behavioral shifts, and sustainable change to drive long-term success. If you're tired of traditional learning and development programs and are ready for a hands-on learning experience that will increase knowledge and provide practical application directly to your work environment, reach out today. Visit drwilliamramey.com to find a solution for your team. Dr. William Ramey. Positive mindset, proactive approach, proven research.
Here I was, set for my very first workshop I was going to deliver direct to consumers. Now, I've delivered dozens, probably closing in on 100 workshops through my leadership and team development company. They have been business to business. They have never been me soliciting individuals or teams of people to come to a workshop that I wanted to host. This was my first one. One of the goals I set for myself this year was to do more localized work. I wanted to tap into the talent and the emerging leaders we have here in the area. So I was doing my business strategy in November. I picked a date in March. And then I committed. I booked the venue. I made a campaign plan. I had social media posts, 8 weeks worth. I had direct messages I sent out. I sent emails out. I made phone calls. I did, what I thought, all of the things that I needed to do to get the word out to drum up interest. So I was excited. I was excited to see the process. I had funds committed. I had emails written. I'm getting emails back. Would love to support you. Give me some more information. Can I share this with this group of people? Absolutely. I had emails go out that went unanswered. That's okay. I had emails that went out and said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I just signed up my team for a different workshop in the area. Keep me posted on future future opportunities." Great. And when that campaign closed out and it started to get closer and closer to the date, I realized something. I didn't have anybody signed up. I ended up with one person who reached out, not from my direct communication, but from one of my supporters who got the word out for me. They reached out to me through that venue, or through that avenue rather. I had one person interested. Now, to put on a good hands-on experiential learning workshop, I needed a minimum of 5 people. I was shooting for 15 people. I thought to myself, the content was content I delivered to clients that had rave reviews. That couldn't be the content. The messaging. Well, I followed some of these pre-scripted templates and things that I've learned how to do along the way. It couldn't be that. 8 weeks worth. I'm on LinkedIn over and over and over. Email, direct response email. Again, a positive support. So I looked at this as a failure. And it is. Because at the end of the day, my goal was to put 15 people in a workshop and to deliver a hands-on experiential learning experience for them that they were going to rave about, one, have impact from, learn how to navigate conflict successfully with 5 different conflict handling modes. I was going to teach people and show them how their different leadership style really directly impacted team performance. And we were going to talk through the 5 levels of listening and how to engage in listening through the lens of establishing your weekly coaching habit with your team. All good things that I know teams and organizations and people, have hired me for because I've delivered on these. I'm sitting here scratching my head. And this is part of building a business and sharing with you, what did I learn from this experience? I didn't pack up shop. I didn't say that's the end of this. I'll never try this again. I took away a lot of lessons learned. So I want to share those with you. I have 10 things here that I want to share with you. Was this a failure? Sure, it was a failure, but it's not the end. It's not even close to being the end because I learned what I need to do, how I need to proceed, and to keep going through things. If I thought that I was going to put on my very own campaign and fill 15 people the very first time I promoted a local workshop, probably a little overzealous, but that optimism and that being overzealous is what drives me. First thing I learned, I have some incredible champions who truly believe in my work. You know who you are. I want to thank you sincerely. Those people out there who put the word out for me, who helped spread the word for me, who shared it with their network of people. I truly believe that Northeast PA here, I have a lot of people that want to see me succeed, that believe in the work that I do. So thank you for that. A second lesson I learned, you can't do it all. Surround yourself with people who have the skills and talents you don't. I used a marketing firm this time to help me out. Now, granted, we were doing this on a very compressed timeline. I think my realistic goals were outside of that scope, but they helped me understand more about marketing myself and my work, things I hadn't even considered that I know now to do for next time. 3, ask for help. You'll be surprised at how many people want to support you. For me, I was usually afraid to ask for help. I would send emails out telling people what I was doing. This was the first time I sent emails out asking people, hey, if you're interested or if you can, help me get the word out. And I had a ton of people helping me get the word out, which again, felt great to know that I'm on to something that people believe in. But if you don't ask for help, that's a way to multiply your voice and multiply, getting people to understand what it is that you're doing. So ask for it. Next, there's an opportunity for the work I love to be done in my own backyard. I just need to find the right approach. That's a lesson I learned. There are opportunities here for people to take advantage of and to want to use my services to learn to lead better, to develop their team, to build their team. But I need to find the right approach if I want to attract that business to consumer as well as business to business. I love my business to business aspect, but this was something different. This was going business to consumer. Lesson number 5, you have to bet on yourself and take the risk to learn the lesson. If I didn't commit those funds, if I didn't pay for LinkedIn advertising, if I didn't take the bet on myself, I wouldn't have the lessons identified on what I need to do differently next time. If I would have done just what I normally do and send a post out a week and hope for the best, I wouldn't learn what worked. I wouldn't learn what didn't work or why it didn't work. Take the risk, bet on yourself, learn the lessons, you'll come back stronger. Which leads me to my next one. If you haven't heard no, you're not dreaming big enough or asking for enough. If you haven't come back and had a client say, no, I can't afford that. No, I don't think we can do that. That might be too much for me. Then you're probably not asking for enough, right? So think about that. Dream bigger, go bigger. You can do it. My next lesson, marketing business to business and marketing business to consumer, slightly different, maybe very different, right? For what I want to do. I saw them as close fractals to be aligned. Probably a little bit different, maybe a little bit different volume, a little bit different timing. So some lessons identified there as well. The next lesson I learned, one failed attempt at filling a room does not define the success of my business. Not in the slightest. Don't let your single setbacks define you as a business owner. Learn from them. 9th, when your purpose aligns with your work, Failure will not break you. It will push you to bounce back even higher. This setback was just that. It energized me, and how can I do it differently? How can I find a way to have this succeed the next time? Is it my topic? Is it my timing? Is it the volume of outgoing? Maybe I need to increase that. All of that goes into play. So because I believe in the work that I do, I love the impact it has. I have seen the impact it has on people. So a setback is just that. It's a pause, reflect, pivot, and then come back with perseverance the very next time. And last, number 10, finally, I like the punch in the face. I like the proverbial punch in the face, because if building a thriving team development business was easy, everyone would do it. I found through this process that I like the setback and the challenge, right? Knock me down so I can get up, dust off, and move forward. You've got to have that inner fire in you if you're gonna own your own business, because not every day is perfect. You're gonna have setbacks. Share them with others. Do it publicly, like I'm doing, in your own way, so that others can learn from you, because that's what we're here to do. Small business owners can come together to support each other. Veteran small business owners do the same thing. I've gotten a lot of support from my veteran small business owners out there. Shout out to each and every one of you. So to be an entrepreneur, to be a solopreneur, to be a business owner out there, you're gonna stumble. You're gonna fall. You got to get up. You got to bounce back. You got to keep moving forward. Surround yourself with people who have complementary skills. Ask for help and just learn from it. Adjust and keep moving forward. So I want to say cheers to everyone out there making it happen. Cheers to the business owners out there stacking up those lessons and turning failures into successes and future wins. Ask yourself, what's a failure that taught you something valuable? Do me a favor, drop that in the comments of this episode so we can continue to learn from each other. Thanks for tuning in to Leadership Decoded here in the Loop Internet Studio. If you enjoyed today's episode, give us a like, drop us a comment on a failure that taught you something that turned into a future success. Download and share the episode with your fellow leaders so that everybody has the opportunity to learn and lead at their very best. If you're interested in connecting with me, you can find me on LinkedIn at Dr. William Ramey, at Instagram at Leadership Decoded Pod. If you're interested in my team and leadership development workshops, check out my website, drwilliamramey.com. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you the next time you press play.